have lipstick on.
I think your lips look very dark today.
Well, Jay's all rushing, and now I don't know if I have my lipstick on.
He was late, so that's why
I don't even know
rushing.
if I have my microphone on. He didn't come and check. Hello.
We're thinking that he can hear us.
Hello.
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 How is everybody?
Hello.
We're, of course, back at Urban Mo's, which we love so much, and you're totally trashing our new little postcard, which you don't like so much. It's not a coaster, girl.
I can't see it, so.
Well, obviously. You need LASIK.
I do like this. The unique talk show where opinions matter and sexual orientation does it.
Well,
That's
God,
so
I did
sweet.
something right.
Ian thought of that.
No, I did.
Oh, he said he did.
No, he did
Oh,
not.
well. That's what he was going for.
Well, Ian was absent this week because he was in LA partying, so.
But Pride ended on Sunday.
Well, somebody should have told Ian that.
Just saying.
I don't know. Bathhouses are open 24 hours a day, so.
Are there any bathhouses in LA?
Oh, I think there are.
Are there?
Yeah.
Frank knows. Frank.
Oh. Speaking
And
of.
Nicholas knows too.
Speaking of.
It's between Sunset and Hollywood Boulevard? Hollywood
Oh,
Spa.
yeah, because they used to have a Midtown spa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next to the CNN studios. Very good. So
Maybe
we know where
Anderson.
Anderson Cooper goes when he's in his LA studios.
Oh my God. We're so going to have a libelous claim sent to our office. Dear Ophelia and Aaron.
He could be doing investigative reporting.
He could be.
That's what I had to do last time I went to a bathhouse. Did I ever tell you that story?
Yes, you did. You did when you did my 2 cents.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yep.
Well, then we won't share it.
Was it Slammer or Basic Plumbing?
Do what?
Which one was it?
It was Club San Diego.
Oh, it was Club San Diego. Oh, why did I think it was in LA?
No. It was Club San Diego.
There used to be this fabulous one in Los Angeles called Basic Plumbing. It was right next to the Gauntlet. Oh, it was the best.
I love the Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet. Now it's the Eagle.
I am too young to remember that.
You
It's
are.
I love the photos of it.
The schematic that she got, the architectural drawing. She has it framed in her living room.
I do. Did you miss me? I was gone.
We did miss you. We were, sad that we didn't get very many reports from the river. Only sunburn photos of
Josh. Well,
Josh.
then you were not quick because Callie accidentally, for about 12 hours, I guess.
Accidentally for 12 hours.
I have 2 Facebook pages, and so at the river, I'm clearly not Ophelia.
Right.
And so she had tagged me as Ophelia on, all the river photos. And then I texted her and I said, I'm removing all of those tags. And then she texted back, she goes, oh, I tagged the wrong. And so she went back in and removed all the tags and then moved them over to the Ricky one.
Over to the Ricky one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
so
then I'll
for
have to go
about
to that
12
one.
hours, there were photos.
Was it you in an inner tube and you in everything else, or?
Well, there were some inappropriate photos taken, let me tell you.
I'm sure.
Clearly, as a photographer, and I love Callie to death. I love her to death. She broke the cardinal rule of gayness at the river.
The straight girl did.
The straight girl did break the cardinal rule of, she took photos from the waist up while we were undressed.
No. No.
Yes, and those are on Facebook.
Oh, God. Those are the ones that you went and removed the tags from.
Well, I definitely, as Ophelia, yeah, of course they were on there. And then there's some of me on the jet ski with Joey, and it was fun. We had a good time.
You had a good time?
It was a good time.
And you got back when?
I got back on late Monday.
Late Monday.
Yeah.
That's right, because you had a fill-in for your for your Wet and Wild, and you wouldn't tell us last week. So who was the?
It was oh no, I can't think of her last name. Diamond. Someone.
Diamond someone. Clearly, you guys are great friends.
I really can't think of her name right now. I'm totally at a loss. But she did the show. And it was very good. I could look it up.
Did you get reports back from everybody? Did they miss you?
Well, of course they missed me.
Of course.
Yeah. And Sean is so funny at the, the bartender, Sean. He texted me, and he's like, I always forget how funny you are until you're not here, and, like, how good you are during the show until you're not here, and then everything just goes, like, crazy, and that I'm like, oh God, I really miss Ophelia. So
Well,
I thought that was sweet.
I think that's very sweet. But I actually saw Sean on Sunday. We were there, and he wanted everybody to kind of do a little practical joke on you. He wanted us all to show up and then post on Facebook and everything about how fabulous the show was with whoever she was. And, well, obviously I didn't go, so his little prank didn't work.
Yeah, well, he didn't even post on there.
No.
Yeah.
Clearly, then you were missed.
I was missed. But I had a great time, so it didn't matter. I had a great time.
You got some sun,
I
it
did
looks
get,
like.
I have some weird-ass tan lines, though. Weird.
So you won't be in a one-piece
I
today.
will not be in a, no. Well, I could probably do a one-piece. That's all right.
okay.
I couldn't do, yeah. No, I couldn't even do a
bikinis.
one-piece. No. I have like 3 tan lines on my legs.
For the short lengths, the shorts.
Well, obviously, I think, from, playing horseshoes and doing that, standing with my shorts down, and then there's the on the jet ski,
Sitting on the jet ski.
and then there's the laying out.
Hiking them up, I'm trying to get a tan on my legs.
Yeah, so it's very.
Well, I'm very glad.
I'm gonna go visit Rich this week.
Well, you might need to.
And did you hear? Speaking of Rich, now
We're talking about tan line Rich.
tan line Rich, tan lines. Did you hear the report that they came out? You're not supposed to tan in the beds because, well, I don't know why it's wrong. Something they say it's not good for you. I still do. And then you're not supposed to go lay in the sun because the sun's bad for you, which has vitamin D, which means I still do. And now they're coming out with reports saying that you can't spray yourself either because it has that DHA, and which is a very bad chemical, and if you inhale it, then you'll grow breasts out of your ass or something, I don't know. But so now you're not supposed to.
Oh, I've heard of that. Isn't that what bodybuilders use? The DHEA?
It's a different DH.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Got it.
There is that, yes,
There's that
is the answer. But what they have in the tan and the spray solution is different, which is very toxic and whatever.
Wow.
So I say bullshit. I mean, that just makes it that I guess some friggin' white person that can't have any color doesn't want anyone to be dark. And
Obviously.
so I'm saying fuck them, and I'm going to start tanning.
You're
Because
gonna
dark
be
me,
tan mom.
Because dark me, I might.
I might.
Because dark meat looks better than big, fat, white meat.
Yeah, white me. I've been seeing some photos lately of me pre-tan and now with a little bit of color, and there's a difference.
You look better dark.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, even for a Jewish boy.
Exactly. I mean, I don't. My tan usually tends to be the color of this table, but I do what I
Not
can.
when you go to Rich.
No, that's very true. But apparently I can't do that now, or I'll get breasts out my ass.
I don't want to say anything. Speaking of breasts out the ass, yesterday, Chris White, last year. Was it last year or the year before that? I think it was last year. They graduated, he had this graduation thing.
Correct.
And it was at the Museum of
The Space
Airplane,
and Science,
whatever.
Aerospace and Science
Yes.
Museum. Uh-huh.
And so I went,
Oh, for the portfolio show for AI, right?
Right. And it was like so fabulous. And there were like really hot guys there, and I had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So Lee, he had his thing yesterday at the same place.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to get there so bad. Well, A, because there was food.
Of course, yes. He did put out food.
He did put out food. And B, because there's hot guys there, I did not make it.
You
I
didn't
was
make it.
so pissed off. I wasn't as pissed off that I didn't get to see Lee and Trent looking cute in their new shirts and shit. I was pissed off that I just didn't make it over there and get food.
Yeah, I didn't get over there either, sadly.
Why were you going?
Well, I would have gone to support Lee. I mean, he graduates on Friday, tomorrow, so I am certainly going to go for that. But I wanted to see what he did for his final project, because that portfolio show that they do is like 60% of their final grade. So I saw the photos that he posted, and it all looked really fantastic. So, but apparently everybody was raving about this lemonade that he made that was cucumber
Did he put
infused.
vodka in it?
No, cucumber.
Oh.
You're not drinking, so it wouldn't matter. You couldn't have it
I
anyways.
did drink this weekend at the river.
I was going to ask that.
I did.
I am sure you did. Drink with your, what are they called?
Jungle juice.
Crusties. Your
Oh,
Crustables.
our Uncrustables.
Crustables.
We didn't have very many Uncrustables because I got the wrong ones. I got the ones from Costco thinking that they would be, good.
Right. No, and they're those little teeny Yes.
Well, no, they're bigger, actually.
Oh, are they? Oh.
They're bigger from Costco, but not so good. Uncrustables, they rock. These were like, the
Kirkland brand.
yeah,
Oh. Not as good.
no.
Got to go with the Uncrustables.
Yeah. And the Uncrustables, their packaging is better too. So when you put it in the ice chest, water doesn't get into it. And on the whatever brand from Kirkland or from Costco, the water seeped in, and so they were all like,
Gross. And
yeah.
soggy.
So it was a mess.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
But it's okay. But I did drink.
But
And also I have an exciting news too.
oh my God, what?
Callie,
Yeah.
a photographer extraordinaire, who took inappropriate photos of me. It was her and her husband Greg's 11-year anniversary.
Oh wow.
While we were there
Congrats,
on
Callie.
Saturday, which was also Leo's birthday on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, his birthday was Sunday.
So did you go to that little dive
We went to
bar
the
that
skanky
you-
bar.
The skanky bar.
Oh my God, I have to tell you about that because that was a MESS mess. Oh.
Did you do karaoke?
No.
And darts?
Okay, so you got to understand. Well, let me tell the other thing first. You're getting me very
I'm
distracted.
sorry. Go.
So it was Greg and Callie's 11-year anniversary.
Uh-huh.
But on Sunday, so that was Saturday. On Sunday, me and Greg officially started our affair.
Oh, really?
So we're gonna have an affair.
And Jay knows about this?
Well, I
He
don't
does
hear.
now.
I don't hear from him, so I guess he doesn't. Until I hear from him, I'm like, Jay, who? So
What about the other Mr. Ophelia?
Michael Saltzman,
Mhm.
of course he texts me.
Oh, okay.
He was just in Italy though.
Yes, with his mama.
Yeah. So yeah, in fact, he'll be here tonight with me.
Ooh, is he going to be in a Speedo?
No,
Damn.
I don't think so. I think he's wearing board shorts. He said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying.
So you're having an affair with Callie's
I'm gonna have
husband.
yes with Callie's husband.
And now you're going to tell us about the skank bar that you went to.
Okay, so it was Leo's birthday. And we were all hanging out having fabulous time at the trailer. It was really a really great weekend. So Leo was like, "We're going to the bar. We're going to the bar for my birthday and yada yada yada." And we're, all of us had been to the bar before, like, oh, like, and he's like, "No, we're going." So we went.
So we went.
And it really is kind of, it's a little skanky. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's beyond D-rated.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that most of the bartenders have teeth. It's just, there's a DJ who people were yelling at him because he would start a song and then he would run down and start dancing. And then he would forget that he was the DJ to go up and redo the music. So everyone was all screaming at him to turn the jukebox on because it was better than his being a DJ. And he was drunk and falling over. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, the bar gets crazy.
Well, who goes to this bar regularly? Just the people who camp?
Yeah, the
Or go
people
to-
that are there.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Got it.
It's kind of a weekend thing.
Okay.
No one really lives at Martinez. I mean, people are always there, but no, I don't, there are very few people.
So it's really just for the people that are there at the river?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Well, you figure the closest area to Fishers and Martinez Lake is 19 miles away.
Okay.
So, which would be Yuma. So,
Okay.
well, Yuma's 20 plus miles away. So, I mean, it's a distance. So these are, this bar is the only place to go.
So clearly it was a gay bar that night.
Well, it did, yeah, kind of turned into, so Leo, well, no, but I mean, it was, oh God, it was crazy. And I also have, 98% of the time I've ever been at that bar, there has been a fight of some sort. Either over some skanky girl or over some, there's always something, and the girls are skanky there, and the guys are fucked up. So it's kind of a really good combination, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of easy prey.
So, and I'm assuming some of the guys are fine as hell.
Oh my God, are they fine as hell? So, so I have to tell you, so Eric, well, maybe, how much time do we have?
How much time do we
Because
have?
this is going to get very complicated, but very funny. Oh, we have another 5, so I'll make a fist. So, Eric, who is my ex's brother, who, we go with, at one point we were still at the trailer with all the gays. We started talking about Grindr.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, I've never heard of Grindr before, and blah, blah, blah. So he created a profile on Grindr. Now, you know, and his girlfriend, wife, whatever she is, she was helping him make the profile. So it was like really kind of, you know, it was really funny. And she's like, oh, I think it's funny, but just don't put your face picture on there because when we get home, because he's a fireman in Phoenix, they're like, you don't want other men, you know, you don't want people to see it, blah, blah, blah. Like, if other firemen see his photo on there, you need to let me know,
right?
Because I will be out there, you know?
Because they're on there for a reason.
Yeah, thank you. And so she like put in there that he's married and they're open and they're this. I mean, it's really funny. So he creates this whole Grindr thing, and people are actually messaging him, and he's messaging.
What, did he put a torso photo in?
He put first a picture of his foot because he's, you know, he's very tall, so he's a big foot, big foot. And then he put a picture of a hand, you know, because he has a really big hand. It was, yeah, so it's funny. So now fast forward, we are all at the bar and we're all drinking. Leo goes up to the bar and orders his drink, and then as soon as they hand him a drink, he pulls this like, you know, those little flashy light cubes. He starts that and drops it in his drink, which is in this plastic Dixie cup. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, instantly I'm looking around. I'm like, oh my God, I think we are going to die here tonight. And
what was the bartender's face?
She just, she kind of smiled, but she had no teeth, so
you can't tell if it was a smile.
I really
or
couldn't
not.
tell if it was a smile or what. But, so she, but she was fine with it. And the drinks are cheap. I mean, they're cheap. I mean, they're like $3 and $4.
Oh God.
So I mean,
that's like happy hour 24/7, right?
Yeah, I mean, and it's good. I mean, we were all getting like, you know, we were getting, you know, top shelf drinks. It was like $4.
It's called Skanks at Martinez Lake.
It's called Martinez Cantina, I think it's called.
God.
I checked in there.
So on Foursquare.
On Foursquare, yeah, of course I did. So
Did they have
Ophelia
a
was
promo?
there. Yeah.
Did you get a coupon?
No, I didn't. So, well, their promo was a Corona and a street taco for $5.
Oh shit.
Yum. So, and okay, that was another story, but that's something else. So we all go outside and we're all like, you know, hanging out, blah blah blah, and this guy. But I'll show you photos later, but this guy like comes over who is hot. I mean, like hot, and he has like the most incredible ass, and I mean, he's hot. So I'm sitting like this, and everyone's kind of around me, and there's like this little opening right here, and he comes and he stands like right here. So like his personality is right here. You know, I'm like, hi. You know what I'm saying? And then he kept turning, and I'm like, you know, so, I mean, and he kept like rubbing me, and so it was kind of crazy. So Devin, who is the other brother, he's sitting there in the chair next to me. So this guy's kind of between us, and this guy who is way hot. I mean, way hot. If someone finds my phone, I'll show you how hot they are. But so he comes over and he starts rubbing Devin's shoulders, you know, at the skank bar. So,
Devin, who is straight.
And his girlfriend is sitting right on the other side of me. And so Devin is kind of joking, and he's like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, do I get a happy ending with this massage? And the guy's like, yeah, you're wearing my shirt. And it was Macmillan Racing. And so this guy is actually part of this family, which is a very wealthy, very, very wealthy, and very notorious off-road racing family. And so, he's one of the, you know, he's one of the sons and the driver. And so he is all up on Devin and massaging him and rubbing his nipples and stuff. And then he's like, gets on his knees, so he's like next to him. And then I have this guy here with his, all in my face. And everyone on this side all has their photos, their cameras, kind of like this. I was gonna show you. So they all have their cameras. And if you just reach in front of mine, because they're like, he is totally full on. They're gonna kiss. They are gonna make out. They are going, and the guy's like, I love you to Devin, you know, and Devin's like, so his girlfriend's like, thank you. She goes, that's the first guy I've ever been jealous of. And Devin's like, well, he's rich enough. You should be jealous.
Right?
Oh, it was just
Automotive.
crazy
Oh my
stuff.
God.
I'm just telling you, it was nasty on so many levels.
Well, it sounds like you had an amazing time.
I did have a good time. It was very bad.
We are at the 20-minute mark. We have to take a break because
Oh, I'm
going
going
to
to show you the photo. Look, hold on.
You show me the photo.
Oh, there's the two guys.
Oh, hi.
There's the guy that was doing the massage, and that's the guy that kept putting his stuff in my...
Yeah, both in tank
Look,
tops.
there you go.
Both very hot.
Nastiness.
Hot.
Nasty!
Oh my God, we have to take a break. We will be right back. Well, you're trying to read your emails, and your balls are big today.
I'm a mess.
And you're a mess. But we're back. We're back live at Urban Moe's at the Copa Bar, which we love. And you'll be here pretty much all night tonight.
I'll be here all night.
So you're going to have some hunks in trunks for
The Mo swimming team.
the...
Or maybe it's all the swimming team.
yeah, I thought
don't
it
know.
was the whole swim team.
It could be.
Do you know about
The
how many
swim league.
guys... so you're going to do... You did something for the... was it the softball league or flag
For the
football? For flag football.
For flag football.
And you did their cleats. It was cleats and briefs.
Yes.
And now this is the hunks and trunks.
Yes.
So they get to buy their trunks.
Yes.
Fabulous. And this time you said you're going to use more whipped cream.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But I am going to go home.
And change into a frock?
I'm going to go home and
frock?
put on something tropical. Yeah. I'm not going to hang out for 2 hours. Hello.
Well, I want to tell you something.
Because I'm not drinking. Now, if I was drinking...
Well, you drank enough this weekend, apparently.
I actually... Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But, well, this weekend...
I had to think about it for a minute.
You know,
I didn't really drink that much. I drank, but...
Donald and I thought about you this weekend.
You did?
Yes,
Why?
we did.
Because you saw another drunk drag queen?
Well, no. We went to see, with our friend Jeff Ramos,
Yeah.
Prometheus.
Yes.
In 3D IMAX at the Edwards in Manila Mesa. And so where the Edwards is, there is a Ross.
Yes.
And so we were like, oh, well, we have time to kill.
So you went to the Ross Cross Dress for
So
Less?
we went to the Ross Cross Dress for Less. And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll find some cute shorts in there. No. But I found about 87 outfits for you that I'm like, oh, she'd love this. Oh, she'd love this. And all I wanted to do was take pictures of all of them. And Donald, bless his heart, probably saved you from the agony of all the ugly clothes I would have bought you because he kept saying no.
Well, he does know me.
No.
He does know me.
Apparently I was trying to make you look like a businesswoman, and he said, no.
Yeah, because I really do look like a businesswoman. Speaking of shopping, you know what happened to me at Walmart out in Yuma?
Walmart in Yuma. Oh, did you go to that gigantic one that you want to live in?
Damn right. No trip is complete without a stop into the Yuma.
Last year, that's all you talked about
Yes.
was wanting to live in that damn Walmart.
Well, you could. I mean, it is amazing how big it is. So I was checking out after a very quick stop. I didn't even have a lot of time because I was in a hurry. And I went to hand the guy my card, and it fell down the little slot. You know, they have the little scanner thing. It fell down, and down this little hole-like thing behind the register.
Okay.
And you could see the card there, but no one's hand could fit into it.
So they needed to get a stick with a piece of gum on the end.
35 minutes.
Oh, I bet you were pissed.
They had people coming. They were trying to take something sticky and jab it in there and get it out. It wasn't. And then they couldn't. They were gonna have to call maintenance but they were gonna have to tear the whole thing
Oh, God.
apart. And they're like, we could mail you. I'm like, hell, you are gonna mail me that card, and we're gonna get my card out of there. And I was like, so finally this little kid came in, and
with little teeny tiny fingers.
yeah, I'm like, you, get over here. So his mom and him came over, and I'm like, I lost my credit card.
Shove your little baby arm down there.
Yeah, so we got in there and got him. And so I bought him a bunch of popsicles and stuff. And I'm like, do you know what a credit card is? You did.
That was Santa Claus for him, I bet.
The little popsicles?
Well, that day.
Well, I don't know.
He was probably a starving child.
No. Trusty did not look like he was starving.
Well, if his little baby hand and arm could fit down this little teeny tiny slot, he couldn't have been that big.
Well, just saying, he was not starving.
He was probably 5.
Yes.
Ish. Well, yeah, so you were on our mind this weekend. I just
So how
wanted
was
you
the
to know
movie?
that. The movie was fucking awesome.
What is it about?
It is a prequel to all the Alien movies. Did
Oh.
you like Aliens?
No.
Not really. No. It was a prequel. I thought it was amazing. There's been a lot of back and forth debate about it. It was phenomenal. The effects, we saw it in IMAX 3D, and it's the first movie that I've ever seen in 3D where the actual 3D visual effects become like a character in themselves in the movie.
Oh, really?
Like, I couldn't imagine seeing it not in 3D because it wouldn't be as amazing. And the alien, the original engineer who apparently we all started from, fucking hot. Oh my god.
It seems like everyone's having a little orgasm.
Oh, first alien I've ever seen that I actually wanted to take me and probe
look,
me.
Jay's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Jay would have been drooling all over.
And white. Don't forget white.
Jay would have been drooling all over out there. There was some
Well, okay, so here, the funniest thing, and oh my God, this was us. We had to get there because had to stand in line because we wanted to get really, really good seats. So we were there for like 2 hours waiting for the movie to open so we could get our seats. I know you wouldn't do that. However, we were directly behind 3 rugby players who were fucking gorgeous. Like, just these tan, muscly, nice bodies. But we could tell they were young. We didn't quite know how young until one of them took off their hooded sweater and it said something, 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 U19 2012 rugby champion, blah, 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 blah. So
they were high school kids.
Exactly. They were absolutely high school kids, and as soon as we saw that, we're like, oh my God, pedophiles. But they were
That's why I do not go to the
fucking
movies alone.
hot. And all I want to say is that 2 of the 3 of them were cruising us. And we were feeling like we were the cat's ass. Because
Or they thought you had money and they were calling you daddy.
Well,
I mean,
hey,
hello.
whatever works. Whatever works.
You were out in the East County.
It was.
And with all your gray hair, they were like, "Ooh, look at that daddy."
There were some fucking hot boys out there, and a lot of military with some not so hot women.
Okay, can I tell?
I don't get it.
I also found the military base the Marine base out at Martinez Lake this weekend.
Oh shit! She'll be going there a little more often.
And I know how to get there now.
Oh, girl.
And not only do I know how to get there, I know how to get onto there. And I was on there. I went.
I was gonna say, what did you do? Get on that little Sea-Doo and zoom, zoom, zoom.
No, I drove and I opened the gate.
I drove and I opened the gate. Secret gate. It's the secret Ophelia.
It's a secret gate.
Oh,
There is a sign that was like, no trespassing.
She ain't
I
telling
did not
nobody.
feel like I was trespassing because I felt like I knew what I was doing.
She was nature walking.
I think trespassing is when you don't know what you're doing.
Girl. Well, did you see any hot Marines?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Well, that's what we saw at the Edwards in Mira Mesa, so I'll be going to the movies there more often.
I know.
But
Well, there's a lot of military up
They
there.
were all with skanky women, though. Whew.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I didn't notice any of those.
I don't understand that.
I just at the bar. Yeah, there was a lot of at the bar.
Anyways, that was fun. So, yeah.
What else did you do?
Well,
Clearly, you didn't sit around and mope and wait for me to get back.
No, didn't sit around and mope and wait for you to get back. We did our show on Monday and Lee, our good friend Lily, who's
Right.
graduating on Friday. He sat in for Ian, of course, on They Said, and it was a really, really good show. And so I kind of threw them a curveball because, I didn't have any time to prepare because I couldn't call you to come to be on the show. And so I said, guess what? Each one of you is going to moderate a segment. And they were all like, what? What?
What? And how did that go?
It actually was pretty good. They I mean, might have been a little bit of a rough start, but they got into it. They were chatty and they started talking
Well,
about...
they're such a good group.
They were very chatty, and I will say that for the They Saids that we have done recently, it's probably the longest one that we've done because they had so much that they were talking about. So, kudos to them.
Well, that's good.
We love our little friends up Crossroads.
We do.
So.
And you went to the hole on
I did
Sunday.
go to the hole on Sunday.
How was it?
The hole
How
on
was the
Sunday-
weather here?
It was, a little cloudy, but it was fine. Nice. I'm still trying to get used to that hole. It's still kind of light out at 8:45. And
But that's good. You can barbecue then.
well, I had to get home because I was ready for True Blood, which was the season premiere, and it was fucking awesome. But from the hole, we did go to PAX, and I saw Brian Hill. That fucking beard, whew,
It's hot.
it's insane.
Oh my God.
It
it's
is
hot.
insane. But
I just don't think that that podcast I did with him is up yet.
no, it's not. I asked. But they've been having these issues with their neighbors and their patio thing, so they're trying to work through all of that.
Right.
That closed that patio really early and pisses people off. But I'm telling you,
And I love how that the bar was there before the people.
exactly.
It's
Like it's like they said that it's like two people that are complaining, that are screaming the loudest and making the most noise. But we got there probably about 7 o'clock on Sunday, and motherfuck, it was slam packed. And they had this new fancy jukebox. Did I tell you about this?
No.
So they have this new fancy MP3 internet jukebox that you can download an app on your iPhone and you can control it from your iPhone. And so I have it. It's called MyTouch. And every single time somebody was putting in their music and I didn't like the song, I was just fast forwarding through the song and they were getting all pissed off. I love doing stuff like that. And then I left. Don't look at me like that. Please, I do not want to listen to Johnny Cash for 3 fucking hours. Please. I'm not at Bob Lehman's house.
I'm glad that you announced that so that people will be throwing shit at you.
But if MyTouch does want to sponsor the show, you can email Aaron at hsss.tv. I think that is the best app ever. Shit.
I don't think that's going to last very long.
Oh, it's the greatest app. The greatest.
But, and the thing about it, let me tell you the problems with it. Is if someone, what really I can see the people getting pissed off at is if they put money into it and then they're losing money because of some asshole like you that's clicking it off, it's going to be a major problem.
Well, the thing is that the bar
I mean, you can try to justify it all you want to, but if I put money in and then there's some asshole over there going, guess who I'm coming after?
What if
I'm
you don't
coming
know
over
it's
that
me?
asshole. And that asshole is going to walk out of the bar.
Well,
Hey.
guess what?
I think it's the favorite app ever.
I do. The bar has the option to turn it off.
But they should, because I could see some fights.
Well, there was no fight.
I'm going to
that
go
night.
over there. I'm going to be turning on some music, and I'm going to wait for someone to clip it. And I'm going to be like, where
Well,
did that come from?
I'll make sure I go that night that you're there. And the best thing about it is
That's like when I was at Pete's place in La Mesa. Someone put in a bunch of songs, when I was out there, and they were like, but I mean, it was all the gayest songs that you could ever think. It was like YMCA and Macho Man. And the bartender looks over, and I'm like,
So the bartender, see the old jukebox at PAX, it was the bartenders that had the controls. They could fast forward through the shit if they didn't like it.
Right.
And they used to do that all the time. But now that it's a patron.
I'm seeing fights.
Okay. Well,
I can't wait. I'll see it now. I'm going to get a text.
Aaron's in the
Aaron's on
hospital.
the floor. I'm like, ooh, I bet he was playing with his favorite new app.
You're all, videotape that shit.
Yeah. I'm like, I hope he likes that app.
It would be Jay doing it too. Laughing, videotaping, and then he'd help me.
Well, that's like, the day that I was in here, and I was like, I just fell. Not one person came over to help me. Not one person came over to help me get up.
Well, girl, they see that.
They just started taking photos.
I remember that day that you fell off the stool.
I wasn't on the stool. I was just standing there. Next thing you know, I fell. It was my heels. It was the heels of.
Oh, see, there was a time when you were on the stool and they fell and they did the same thing.
Okay, first off,
we talked about it.
I was pushed off the stool.
And then they took photos and then they helped you.
I was pushed off the stool by Jeff S. He pushed me up, and then yes, I did take photos.
And then they helped you up.
No, I don't think they ever did. I think they just took photos.
Well, you know,
Just so rude.
the amount of money that the people do spend in the jukebox, I can understand why they would get upset. If they did that shit to me, I would be pissed.
There you
and
go.
now that I just told everybody that they can do it, they're probably going to be downloading that app. So it's going to be fucking MyTouch wars now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big old fight. What happened in PAX? It was a MyTouch. Everyone that got MyTouch.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that doesn't.
Speaking of electronic stuff, you know, Apple announced their new MacBook.
Yes, and they also announced their new operating system.
Lion. Well, we've known about Lion for a while.
And then and then the whole new maps thing and all of that stuff. Have you seen it yet?
Yes, I've been all over HuffPo, and I fucking want that computer. That computer looks amazing.
Well, I thought about it, but I don't think I would use the computer.
Well, I would because I need a new one anyway.
Oh, see, I don't.
I don't think you would.
No, I have the iPad, I have my phone, I have my computer at home. That's all I
And
need.
which one do you have? You have the Mac something, and you just hook it to your TV, right?
Yeah.
You have your little. Yeah, no. See, I do need a new. Particularly with a lot of the editing and everything that I'm doing now with the show, I need a faster processor. So, but this shit has flash
But then
memory.
you should get it, and I don't. I don't need
should
it.
get it. I do need it.
You should get it.
Donald had posted on my Facebook profile that there was this story that Huffington Post had put out about you can have the new Mac for $9,000. And everybody was why did they put that headline on there, $9,000? Well, if you were to purchase every single accessory and every single upgrade for the new iMac or for the new MacBook Pro that they came out, it would be a total of $9,300 and something dollars. And I'm like, well, that to me seems reasonable because, you know, a display is a couple thousand, the computer itself is a couple thousand, you're getting a printer and you're getting every cord and every camera.
But
so
that doesn't make sense to me what you're saying.
well, so they're saying that is expensive when you can go to like Costco and get a bundle of a computer, like a laptop and a printer and a camera for like $900. If you buy, you know, Sony or HP.
So how
or
much
something
is
like
that? How much is it?
The new MacBook Pro, the base model, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, is $2,199. So, which for a Mac to me is not that bad.
And then you have to add the programs
And you
onto it.
add all the other peripherals.
And then that would cost $9,000 if you got everything on it.
So there's this 32-inch beautiful display that you can get that's itself like $3,000. So,
But you don't. But on the laptop you don't need that.
No,
Oh,
on
all
the
right.
laptop you don't need that. But that's, you know, just Huffington Post, and, you know, Jay likes to talk about the lefty liberal media and their headlines because they try to scare people into things like that. You know, no, the new Mac does not cost $9,000. But, just saying. Oh my God, but speaking of the HuffPost, can we talk about money for a second?
Okay.
Because, you know, we have talked about, you know, the flag and how people can spend their money however they want to for
Right.
raising the big flag here.
And speaking of the high heel races this Saturday.
It is this Saturday, and you can sign up. You can still sign up until the day of the event. And all the proceeds for the Amazing High Heel Race, which is a scavenger hunt this year, because they're going to different bars. In fact, Dustin was talking about it on They Said they are going to be one of the places where they have to run down to and do their little scavenger hunt thing. So I'm sure it'll be very fun. But all the proceeds for the high heel race go to the new pride flag they're raising on the 20th of July. So, but in any
and I'll
event,
be out of town that weekend.
yeah, so will a lot of people actually. Interestingly enough, there is this billionaire casino owner in Vegas.
Yes.
Sheldon Adelson or whatever. He owns the Venetian, several. He's a fucking billionaire. So he has given Mitt Romney, his super PAC, $36.5 million.
Right.
And he has vowed to give that super PAC as much money as it needs in order to ensure a Mitt Romney presidency.
Right.
And so the Huffington Post, one of Jay's favorites, actually came out with this list today that I thought was fucking hysterical of all the things that you could buy for $36.5 million if you didn't give it to the Mitt Romney super PAC. And some of them were so funny, I just want to mention some of them. So they said that 36.5 million would have bought Adelson 7,300 nights, which equals 20 years in the penthouse suite of his own Venetian hotel and resort, which is huge. A new MacBook Pro for 16,500 people. 4 years of public university for 608 students, or 4 years of private university for 278 students. There was another funny one. What was the... about 17,381 Habitat for Humanity homes in Guatemala. Enough Nike shoes to shod 5,214,000 people. New BMW M5 for 396 people. Oh, this one was the funny one. Even in New York City, 3,173,913 packs of Marlboro Red cigarettes. Enough to smoke 8,695 packs a day, or 362 packs an hour for a year.
Well, now that's good.
I just thought that. I mean, who decides they're gonna trickle down $36.5 million into what it might buy, and that's what they decide to come up with. Big Macs, something like some ungodly million amounts of Big Macs for hungry people or whatever. I just thought that was hysterical.
That is funny.
That is funny. But people can spend their money on whatever they want to. And if he wants to spend his money on Mitt Romney, let him
And
do
they
it.
also are going to do it this year that it got approved this week, actually, that people can start texting donations.
Donations. Oh, yeah. Well, remember, I know you were not like the big Idol. Do you remember when they were doing like the Idol Gives Back concerts when you were still watching it? Well, you could text your donation that way.
Right.
Remember?
Well, but up until now, you couldn't give money to the presidential campaign.
Right. For the presidential campaign.
Right. Now you can.
Isn't there a limit though on what they'll charge your phone?
Yes.
I think it was like $50 or something like that.
$50 a month.
$50 a month even. Okay.
Yeah. Or something. That's $50 a month per number, up to like $5,000 or something. I don't know.
Right, because there is a limit for the individual donor.
But the problem is that they're trying to say that it's done anonymously. That's the fight, because anonymously you can give more money. You don't need to.
Right. Well, a text donation certainly can't be anonymous because it's got to be attached to someone's phone.
Right. Well, that's argument. Oh, speaking of another court argument, change the subject. Big Brother starting in July 12th.
God, I'm so excited.
And so this coming Monday, ABC is starting a new show called The Glass House. And CBS, which owns Big Brother, has sued ABC and has put an injunction so that The Glass House cannot be premiered on Monday. And so they're basically suing, saying that that show is too similar to their show and that they shouldn't be able to show it. It's not been done before. But then it'll be interesting to see, I think, what happens with it. Mm-hmm. And so it goes to court tomorrow.
Right. But we should let people know that the premise behind Glass House is that everything that's happening live and all of the action and interaction that you see happening on the show is dictated by the viewers that are watching through tweets and signing on online and choosing different scenarios and stuff for them. So it's actually almost live action TV meets what people want, and that's happening right there.
The thing is going to be seriously argued, but I guess most of the producers that are on the Glass House were producers and staff from Big Brother, and that all of that. So they're really going in and they're saying, and they actually, so they're suing. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be interesting to see, because look at all of the shows that are so similar. So I think that once you get a show that you think is going to be similar to that, then, you look at that new show that's out right now, The Ninja Warrior. Mm-hmm. That's a lot like that other one.
Well, think about I don't know which one you're talking about, but think about every fucking chef show that's out there.
Oh, yeah.
There was Top Chef, and now there's you know,
And Project
Magic
Runway,
and Project
and
Runway,
all of those.
and every other single reality show. Look at all the singing competition
Yeah.
shows. Aren't
Because
they all?
duets is a lot like The Voice now.
Yeah.
And then they have that other show coming out for the dating, which is going to be like the Voice, where they're trying to get people that will go out just by their voice alone.
Right. The cup. Oh God. Well, I saw. It actually looks good.
Well, it looks interesting, but I mean, it's not going to last that long.
No,
but
it won't.
whatever. I am watching Love in the Wild though, because I love Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy.
Love her.
Speaking of TV, were you a fan of Dallas when it was on?
Yes, I did watch it.
Did
last
you watch
night.
it?
Yeah,
So
I
did
watched it.
So did I. 7 million people watched it
Yeah.
last night. So
You know what I thought was really interesting, and I'm going to download it because I didn't think I was going to download it, but now I'm like, the theme song. You know, because they kept the same. Yeah. Oh my God, it took me way back to like when I was a kid, and oh my God, it was amazing. So
funniest comment last night. I got home because I of course DVR'd it and was going to watch it, and Donald's like, "Well, I love all the people that they brought back from the old episode, but they forgot to bring back Heather Locklear." And I was like, "Bitch, that was Dynasty."
Yeah.
Wrong show.
Yeah, they did bring everyone back, and the one who's married to Bobby, which was the other, that's not the original wife.
No, it's not her. She was the last one.
Right. Because that other one, she died or something.
Right.
They haven't really talked about that too much. But did you see that Charlene?
Oh, Tilton?
Yeah. She aged.
She looks older than JR.
I know. She's had a rough life.
But what is going on with JR's eyebrows? Oh, for God's
But they've always, yeah, they've done that forever.
Those are insane.
It's going to be a good show. And Jesse, I think they showed him every chance they could without a shirt on.
Fuck a duck. That motherfucker is hot.
I don't know. That little John Ross is kind of hot, too.
Yeah, well.
With the little mustache thing.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm a Jesse Metcalf boy. Those light eyes and that dark hair. Oh, fuck. Those big ass
It's going to be
pecs.
good. It's going to be. I so did not want to like it. I was like, I'm going to start it, but I'm going to turn it off in 2 minutes.
I was afraid it was going to be crap.
Yeah.
And it actually, there's so many convoluted, weird
it's going to be
stories.
good.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
When that's going to be, I'm glad that that's not on the same time that Revenge is on. Oh, Lord.
You and your revenge. Oh, my God, we have to take a break. We've talked way
All right.
too long. All right, we'll be right back. We're back. And you're still not drinking.
No.
No.
I started a bet with Jeff S. though about for a diet bet.
A diet bet.
Yeah, to see who can lose the most in a certain amount of time.
Have you been doing your green tea?
I have been. We had to take photos of the scale even.
Oh, there you go. Are you excited about your diet bet? What are you going to win if you win?
We haven't decided.
Oh, well, that's a dumb bet. I want that shit to be like, I want a fucking car.
We're still negotiating.
I don't want no goddamn purse. I want a car.
I don't know.
You don't know. What's going on in your world? You're going to be back at Wet n Wild this
I'm going to
Monday?
be back on Monday.
Okay.
It's Father's Day on Sunday.
It is
Happy
Father's
Father's
Day.
Day.
Or what are you doing with your father?
I'm going to, I don't quite know. Whatever he wants. We'll hang out.
I think my dad.
I think we're going to barbecue.
My dad and mom are going to come down, and I think Lee and Trent and me and Donald, and we'll go out. We'll go do some brunch, maybe some our gang brunch for my dad, because he does love that.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do.
But yeah, happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
I'm going to go to the Del Mar Fair, I think, because it's
Well,
the
don't eat
county
no
fair, whatever it is.
fried shit, because that will not fit on your little diet that you're going to win.
Well, you got to have some of it.
No,
Yeah,
not allowed.
I'll just cut. I just won't eat.
She
another
won't
day
eat
of
for the
week.
next 2 days.
Yeah, but it's the unofficial gay days on Sunday.
Oh,
the
yeah,
fair.
right. I do remember that little e-bike.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to that, and then they're taking a photo at 4:00. They're all meeting. You can find it on Facebook, but they're all meeting, and Callie's gonna go, and she's gonna be the one taking a photo at 4. So it'll be good. I'm gonna do that.
You're going to do that.
And then I'm going to, God, I am doing a lot this weekend, actually.
Well,
Now that it's all coming back
when
to
you're
me in my
gone
head.
at the river,
Do what?
I said when you're gone at the river, people need you to be around
Yeah.
for weekends.
I'm going to go to a birthday party tomorrow night. in La Mèche, or Spring Valley, actually.
Spring Valley. Fabulous.
It'll be very fun.
Is it a straight birthday party?
It is, yes. But I'm going as Ophelia.
Oh, you are?
Yes. It's a long story.
I don't even want to know. Does it involve a Jägermeister machine?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not drinking anyway, so.
Well, but they will.
Well.
Trust me, they're not following your little diet.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm doing that, and then, yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Is the, no, the film festival's not still going on, is it? That's over.
No, that's over.
That's over.
Done.
We do have the high heel race, which we talked about, which is going on.
Yeah.
And what else is happening? Is
And
there
also,
any other big events?
Normal Heights are doing the Taste of Normal Heights. I don't think it's this weekend. I think it's next weekend. It's going to be very fun.
Oh, Taste of Normal Heights. Is that different than the Adams Avenue?
Yes.
Oh, because I love Adams Avenue Street Cred. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, this is, like they do the Taste of Hillcrest.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Taste of Adams Avenue. So
well, you can put on your little Fitbit and walk around.
I can. I probably could. And I got a new app too.
Uh-oh.
The Map My Fitness.
Map My Fitness.
Yes,
I've been seeing those. You've been marking your little strolls around everywhere.
Yeah.
Attached to your Facebook. I like that one better, I think, because I see it.
I do both. Do them all. So,
do them all. Well, I think that's about it.
I think that's
I don't think there's anything else. Apparently, we're supposed to tell you that they have ribs here at Urban Moe's.
On Thursdays.
On Thursdays.
Yes.
Which is
but
2
it's
nights.
But it's not going to last much longer.
Oh, it's not?
No.
They've decided, no, that's it.
Well, I think that they change it frequently. And so they've been doing that for...
Well, they've been doing the spaghetti, all-you-can-eat spaghetti on Tuesday nights.
But that's like a thing. I mean, that's part of their show 2 nights and whatnot.
Oh.
Change things up.
Well, Frank said that he knew everything, and...
Well, Frank does not because he didn't know about the ribs.
Well, we just told him, and now everybody's going to know it. You're going to get it changed.
I know.
So. Oh, well.
All
well,
right.
you have fun tonight with your little swimmers.
You too.
Your swimmers. Get you some... I'm sure you'll be looking inside.
Well,
some
next week
Speedos.
I'm going to go back to the gym. The gym, my 24-hour fitness that I go to is closed.
Oh,
this
so
week.
for your Zumba
My
aquatics?
Zumba Aquatics.
Oh, my God.
I'm back on track next week. It's closed this week.
Oh, I love how gay you are. Zumba aquatics. I can see it right now. I want to film that for this show.
Well, you're not.
Well, you're not. Of course I won't. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.